The Living Wild in South America team have just arrived in Buenos Aires and we're about to commence our next expedition into South America. Now, a lot of people, when they drive to Patagonia, they go in vehicles like this, huge industrial type vehicles. For us, we're going in something a lot smaller. The advantage is that we can go places where that vehicle will never get. The disadvantage is that it's a lot smaller place to spend 6 months.
So it helps if you get on well together.
So now it's time for breakfast.
We travel with an awful lot of gear, but everything is pared down to what we really need. We have got a lot of photographic gear, lights and sound equipment, as well as tents and sleeping bags. So everything we take has to function really well. Day-to-day living is really important. I've got this fantastic little collapsible kettle that takes up no room at all. We travel with space-saving quick dry towels, and from England we've bought out these Illumi foods. These are fantastic at the end of a long day, so you can have a meal ready in just 5 minutes. But my favourite bit of kit is my phone. Well, you might think it's a phone, but it does so much stuff. It's an altimeter, it's a spirit level, it's a Spanish dictionary, it's a diary, it's a camera. I wouldn't be without it. And what would Magellan or Francis Drake have given for one of these?
Breakfast. As you can see, when it rains here, it rains a lot.
Well, it's 5 o'clock and it's time for another cup of tea. We try to look after ourselves. Brought my own tea all the way from England, and I was pretty amazed the other day when I walked into a supermarket and found they were selling Waitrose coffee. You can probably hear the generator outside. I'm using that to power up and recharge all of my batteries and phones inside here. We used to have an inverter that did that, but it broke 2 weeks ago, so now I'm forced to use the generator. This is an area called Puna. It's a national park in Chile called Nevada Tres Cruces, and we're at an elevation of 4,200 metres. It's pretty high, and you know that whenever you try to take a walk up into the hills, it really gets you here. Well, there isn't much room inside, but we have got salmon and pasta for dinner. Not forgetting a cold beer.